What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, Dan?
I'm good. We're here with another Man Dog Pod.
We sure are, with two of our good buddies.
It's more of a Man Greg Pod today.
Oh, that's right.
Now that's interesting.
Greg Gallant. Hi,
Well,
Greg.
these guys are dogs.
They are dogs.
Yeah, we're dogs. You know it. Hey guys.
Hi, Greg.
What's up, GG?
And Greg Wallace. Hi, Greg.
Hello.
What's up, GW?
Oh.
Anyone ever call
Yeah.
you George Washington?
No, nobody calls
Anyone
me.
ever call you Wood Teeth?
No one calls me.
Hey, Cherry Tree.
I was somewhere the other day and they were like, "Oh, do people just call you Wallace all the time?" They're like, they were watching like some video or something, and they were like, "Yeah, we kept watching the video and just being like, oh, Wallace." And nobody ever just calls me Wallace in my real life.
Hey,
Were they
where's
watching-
Gromit?
Yeah. Yeah, where is he?
Where's Gromit, you claymation piece of
I would
shit?
hate that if
What-
people
Oh, sorry.
called me asked where Gromit is all the
Where's
time.
your fake dog?
Personally, I would hate that if people asked me where Gromit was all the time.
Me and Ryan saw Rashid Wallace at a restaurant one time.
Yeah. that's
Outside
for
the
sure.
golf
Wow.
course. Yeah.
We were right over here pretty close at the golf course, and he was eating outside at the restaurant that nobody goes to. It was so strange to
Would
see
be
him
insane
there.
to go there if you weren't just playing the par 3 course.
Do you think he had just seen Swingers and wanted to...
Quite possibly, yeah. The swingers element of it all, yeah.
Did you guys talk to him? Did you make eye contact, please?
No, it's one of those things where like halfway through the meal, I check my phone and I have like a 15-minute ago text from Ryan. It's like, is that fucking machine one? Bro, my wife went to Little Dom's with a friend one time and was like, I think we sat next to an NBA player and went on to describe Boban, who was in town at the time, and they had eaten next to Boban. And I was
Could
like,
have been an
that's
NBA
odd.
player. He was like
Yeah, I know.
7'6". His head was touching the ceiling.
Yeah, Marfan syndrome visible to the naked eye.
How long did it take for you to guess that it was Boban?
Not long.
I feel like you would have been real quick on it for
Because
sure.
Brody's a huge John Wick fan.
I just had to show her that scene.
Yeah.
What was I gonna? What you're on the same team. How do people refer to you guys to make it not confusing?
First it was Greggy Gaga and Greggy Wawa, and then it just became like Gaga and Wawa.
Gaga and Wawa.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It is kind of cute, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I feel like there was a hot second where I was trying to get everybody to have like a Gaga Wah Wah type thing, and it just didn't stick with anyone else. Like, how would you Tata was
Kaka.
Carl
Baba for Banifaz.
Banifaz? Yeah.
I do. There is something about a nickname that everyone just, when it lands, it just makes sense, and everyone
Yep.
likes to say it, and some of them just don't work for people for whatever reason.
It kind of has to come naturally or something.
Yeah.
If you force it, it's almost like, well, we maybe would have got there, but now you forced it, and I don't want to do
You
it.
can't force it. I
Yeah.
feel like I've had a lot stick over the years. Have you guys had a lot? I mean,
I'm a
Dan-
nickname guy for sure.
Yeah.
Nobody in my life has ever called me Ryan.
yeah, you get a lot of Rose, right?
Rose, Rosie, Rosen I grew up and all my friends called me Rosen. Just drop the bird.
Huh.
Yeah. All my friends
least-
from home, they still call me Rosen.
The least interesting of your potential nicknames, I would say. Rosen.
I don't know. It made a bunch of sense in high school. Because I never wanted to be called Rose because it felt like feminine or something like that. And so I don't
we
know.
were fine with
No, I know.
because we're so
I-
not toxic.
Well, I like
masculine.
it now, but when I was a kid, I was
Yeah,
like, when
no, I
people would
know.
call me Rosie, like at one point, someone called me Rosie O'Donnell, and that really pissed me off
Yeah.
because,
I was thinking
I'm not a
about.
fat lesbian,
I was thinking about the other day about how
which is fine to be, but I'm not that.
Yeah.
how your nickname's Rose, and I was thinking that like in itself would be a cool name for like a son, like
Yeah.
Rose.
Just
Yeah.
Just
a
Rose.
boy named
or
Rose.
or
I like it
Rosen,
now.
maybe. But like the other day, I was specifically thinking about your nickname and just being
Rose
like, that'd be a
Wallace.
strong name. I
Yeah.
was like,
My
I
son,
might
Rose
name
Wallace.
That is
my
pretty
sister's
good.
like looking for baby names, so I'm like kicking around ideas in
Give
my
it to
head
her.
for like cool son names and stuff like that.
I like it.
Naming is so much pressure. I think I would be a little paralyzed. I mean, I don't want to.
I'm naming a son
Put you in
right
your
now.
head about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
mean, right now. I should really be at the hospital.
No, thanks for keeping this commitment. Well,
Yeah,
we
this was
texted you
good.
5 minutes ago, but
Yeah.
thanks for.
I was like, I was trying to get out of there.
anything
It's not
to get out.
fun. Boring.
I guess I was just figuring like I'd step in after the baby came.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like post-birth dad.
Good for you.
There's a good tweet I saw recently that was like, I'll never get the words right, but it was like verbally describing like the like physical experience of a woman giving birth, and then the father looking at the baby and going, "I think we'll name him after me."
That's great. That's great.
How funny would it be if every baby was named after the mother just because it was hard? all the little boys just named Cheryl.
Of
and
the
shit.
two, she earned it more.
100%. 100%. Yes.
Share.
Dan, do you? I feel like it's true of Dan's, but have you had multiple or any friend groups that wherein you were Dan the man? I mean, you kind of.
I've never been a Dan the
You
Man.
never got Dan the man.
No, I mean,
Maybe
people
like
will
once or
say
twice.
it here and there. But
Yeah.
Of course, Danny Manning in the early 90s for you.
What about like a
Phoenix
Danny
Suns.
Boy?
Danny Boy, I've never gotten really.
Danny Boyle.
Danny
Danny
Boyle, I
Boyle.
got right around 28 days later. That was going around.
Yeah.
Just whoever the big Danny of the moment is.
Uh-huh.
No, I've never
And when you
been
went
a-
on Indian Jeopardy, you got
Yes.
or Indian Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yes.
You got some
It
Danny.
was all
Slumdog
Danny
Millionaire.
questions from my own. I've never, like Lippy is as close to, or Lip,
Lippy. Big
But-
Julie.
but no one ever called me that.
Yeah.
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 I'm not a nick. I guess people don't.
People called Big Julie was floating around.
That was in high school. It never like hit, but there was me and another Dan. We were both big. And we were both Big Dan. And then my theater teacher kind of jokingly was like, "You could be Big Julie. It's a character in Guys and Dolls." And so that's like,
So many cooler names in that.
it was like I liked being whatever would be like wacky, when you're
Yeah.
like funny but don't have a personality. So it's just like whatever's crazy. So I liked it. And so like my class T-shirt, everyone's got like their last names or their nickname on it, and mine says Big Julie on it.
That's cool.
And speaking of wacky, our mascot was a falcon, and we had our friend Eric Lee draw the shirt, and it was a platypus.
That's funny.
That's
A
fun.
little funky.
Sort of
A
like
little
the
funky.
Napoleon Dynamite era sense of humor. you
Yeah,
know?
just like this is just random for no reason.
We all have pretty common white guy names. Did
Yeah.
you guys grow up in school like having other people with your same name? Like I always had to be Ryan R. And then there was a Ryan D, a Ryan S. There was like several Ryans, so we all had to rock the last initial.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, quickly off that though, real quick, I do want to say my friend has a toddler who goes to preschool right around here in Atwater, and their problem at their school is too many kids named River.
No.
So it's
my
like
God,
River D,
funny.
River S, which is funny.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say I had another. So when I got to high school, I kind of through band and like ski club befriended a lot of people from my sister's class, weirdly like 2 years older than me. So then when they all graduated, when I became a junior, I'd like make new friends. But one of them was Greg. His name's Greg McCoach. He's lived with me in LA for a while too. He's a really good dude. Still friends today. But it was like I was the younger one, and we were on a ski club trip, and it was like, this Greg shit's getting confusing. We gotta give Gallant's gotta give a nickname. And they look over at me, and I was seeing how many mozzarella sticks I could fit in my mouth.
Oh no.
Which is a tough thing to be doing when it's decided you need a
Oh,
nickname.
man.
And what do we land on?
So for most of high school, just Fatty.
Oh,
no.
And I owned
boy.
it. I
course.
owned it, but I was chubby then. too.
You owned it, but at home you're like, I sure wish.
Yeah.
What else can I do? What other cool visual thing can I do? Spray paint. I'm Mr. Spray Paint.
No, you're just huffing paint because you're sad about being fatty.
Because you're fatty, yeah.
So,
yeah,
I was
I feel like
fatty.
high school nicknames are just like very just like visual. I had long blonde hair to my shoulder, and I just got Goldie for a long time. Just
Goldie.
like Goldie.
Kinda cool.
Goldie. Yeah.
What'd you think of Goldie?
It was it was fine. I don't know. I don't think I cared at all
No
about it.
opinion.
No, my neighbor who lived on my street, who was also my best friend, was also a Greg, so they just called me Goldie and him Greg K.
K for carrot.
Yeah.
Another
Oh,
gold-related
Very
nickname.
nice. Are you stressed about kid names? Are you all gonna go like family lineage name or just a name you like?
It's a little stressful. We had like one locked in for a girl, and we had one kind of locked in for a boy, and then we found out it's a boy, and then suddenly we didn't like it anymore.
Oh, really? Once
and then
it became real.
we went on then it became it became real, and then we went on a whole journey, and then I kind of came back to that one. It was kind of very like, oh, that wasn't so bad after all. And then but then we discovered a couple other that are in the mix, so we're between a few. She looked into a lot of like Bengali names, and so or it was like it would be like an American name that I like that we're like putting a Bengali spin on with the spelling or something. So we're trying to narrow in. We're gonna hyphenate for the kids, so they'll be Gupta Gallant.
That's cool.
for
That's a
their
good
last-
last name.
I think so, because Gallant Gupta has an atrocious flow to it.
Gallant Gupta sounds like you're describing a type of Gupta.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very gallant Gupta.
Yeah, how much does the flow of the whole name go into it?
I guess we should be taking that into consideration because it's going to be a mouthful. They're going to sound like a law firm for sure.
When you guys are like thinking of names, though, are you just being like, that doesn't sound right? That's how you.
we
decide that it
should
doesn't
probably
sound right?
start thinking that more because I was immediately like, oh, your name should come first because Gupta Gallant is like babadaboop, and like Gallant Gupta is like that like no word has that combination of stress syllables of like down, up, down.
It's like becomes the first half of a statement where the second half never comes.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah. So
My first name. I feel like if I ever have kids, like my first name was my dad's middle name. So like I just gotta find somebody who's willing to go along with that. Adam,
Yeah,
right?
just always
So like
middle
my
name.
middle name has to be
what's your middle name?
Adam. So it's
Oh,
just
of
like
course. That's
it just has to be Adam.
That's a good
Wallace.
name. I mean, that's the only family name thing we've got going is that a lot of the men, including like me, my dad, my cousin, my little baby nephew, he's like 6 or 7 now, but he's always a baby. All have William as the
So
middle
sweet.
name, which I think is fine and a good enough innocuous middle name.
It is. I think forgive me for those who have listened to me say this before, but I was looking at family like lineage. We found out there was a Lippert that was the mayor of Berlin during the Nazi era.
Oh,
So we had to look and be like,
okay,
I wonder.
boss man.
Yeah,
Success.
there's some boss bitch energy in my family lineage. So, but we had to look and be like, please, no. And he's not related to me. But looking at it all, we were just now clicking around like my family and my girlfriend's family just to see like lineage stuff. And when you look back to like 1600 and someone has the same name as someone from 1900, it is kind of cool that like the name lives on for like.
yeah.
It was the first time I ever kind of understood why you would do that because it always seemed odd to me to just like be like, this is my name, so it has to be your name. But once you see that it's like, it is weird to be at a time where everyone's just decided that that's not what they want to do anymore. And so like all of these like hundreds and hundreds of years are just going to end here for like a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
Tradition is a weird thing because it's kind of silly, but then it's also really sad when you lose it.
Yes.
It's like, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Like, we don't want to be dogmatic about it, but we also don't want to pretend this is the first day ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
there's
the-
something nice.
Yeah.
I also feel like a guy and his girlfriend digging through their family lineage is dangerous. when you're the same
Yeah.
race, that is the
Ooh.
scene that takes you from Act 1 of the movie to Act 2.
Well, we did find out that the Lippert was critical of Hitler, right? He was
Well, Hitler thought he was a dummy. Hitler
Right.
hated him.
Right.
Which is almost like a good thing.
yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
I did the lineage, like the ancestry thing, and I like dug far enough up to like through marriage. There's a connection to like two presidents, right? Like William Harrison and whatever his son was, or one of the guys, or his
Benjamin,
dad,
yeah.
or something.
The guy who died in
Yeah,
like a
died
month.
immediately,
Yeah,
right?
from pneumonia.
But also, I saw a video the other day, and they were just like being like all the bad things that these presidents have done. Yeah, one bad thing for each president, and then when they got to the guy that like I'm possibly related to, it just said drinks sewer water.
There's worse things he could have done. But that
Especially
is,
with the power of a president, if that's the worst thing he did, he might have been the best president.
I mean,
of
I
all
don't know if
time.
that's the guy who died immediately in
I'm
office,
sure.
but
Yeah.
Well, no, William
is that
Henry
how he
Harrison died immediately because he wanted to seem tough and didn't want to wear a coat when he gave his inauguration
right.
speech, and he got pneumonia because it's fucking January.
That's insane.
And he died a month later. Yeah, when I was an assistant, I worked on a History Channel show called Ultimate Guide to the Presidents, and had to like transcribe all these interviews. So I got tons of president factoids.
I would say you are one of the people who knows more facts about everything than anyone I know. Like you're Mr. Quiz guy, you're Sporkle man, whatever.
I was just
he was
talking
just talking about it last
was-
night.
He's always talking
Sporkle
about
man.
Sporkle because
Yeah.
he's so good at it.
yeah.
which one's Sporkle?
It's we were just talking about this because Jen D'Angelo was doing an interview about her movie Quiz Lady and was talking about Sporkle, and I saw it and was like, Jen, we got to talk about this. It's a website with quizzes, not like which Harry Potter character are you, but like it would be more like name every character who ever had a line in the Harry Potter books. And so
Whoa.
some of them are smaller, but some of them are that big where there's like 300 answers and you just start typing them in. And when you type it in, it pops up. There's other forms too where you're like matching things, but that's the most common one. And the other thing about it is that it's user generated. It's like Wikipedia. So people put up the quizzes. So basically anything you think you know about, there's a quiz for it.
Do
Wow.
you ever
That's
write
really
them or do you just
I
do
used
'em?
to.
Yeah.
I made some sports ones and some movie ones. I think the sports ones are because I like the ones that are like 10-1. So it'll be like there's like a bank of answers to click, and it's like one category has 10 answers, and then 9, then 8. So it's like 10 of this, 9 of this, 8, and you got to go through. And I made some that was like 10 members of this World Series team, 9 members of this World Series, like real nerdy shit like
Right.
that I love.
You
Yeah.
took a break from doing it though, right? Didn't you say you were?
I
Like,
never took a break.
oh, I thought you said it was consuming
what
your
I
life.
did was
and
I
destroying your
stopped
life.
logging into my actual Sporkle account because the stats were so depressing. It was like, you've taken this many thousand quizzes. You've done 71 days in a row. Like, so I was
You've
like,
avoided 1,000 days of exercise.
yeah, truly. It was like here's another whole life you could have lived. So I just now I'm a guest, so it doesn't keep track of things.
That's really funny.
Hey, Greg. It's Charles.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man. I'm just calling because I'm trying to RSVP for the wedding. Congratulations again.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying to go through the Sporkle quiz you put on here.
Yeah.
I have to know all this to get to go to the wedding.
Yeah, man. Why is that a problem?
Well, some of it is like fun knowledge base of like name, each play that Greg was in high school. And that's a fun way to get to know you. But I don't know any. I can only think of one baseball player between 300 and 325 pounds who had a 352 ERA or 352 batting average.
Really?
Yeah, are a lot of people answering
Well,
these
that's okay,
right?
man. You can just send a gift. You don't have to come.
Hey, you're you're not my brother, but I feel like, when my parents were sick, I lived with you guys for years. You took me in. Are you sure you don't want me at the wedding?
It's just it's a small venue, and we're just trying to make sure that we have the creme de la creme of our friends and family there. So, I mean, you got Prince Fielder, right?
Greg, this is an amazing wedding, man. Thank you so much for the invite. You guys are such a special couple, and this is really, really awesome.
I'm glad you're here.
How serious are we about the tiered food options? Because, I only
Dead
got like a
serious.
B on the quiz, but I would love to have a
The
protein.
fact that you say you got a B on a Sporkle quiz.
Well, it was an 80%.
How the fuck are you even here?
Dude, congratulations. Again, I'm so happy for
sorry to
you.
snap
Proud
a
of you.
little bit. You know, it's stressful. It's a stressful day for me.
I know,
I feel like
yeah.
I talk to everyone, but speak with no one. It's so
Aw,
hectic.
Yeah.
What
anyway, I'm
what
gonna
are you
grab a piece
talking
of
about?
chicken.
Are you talking about the name all the cast members of Heat quiz?
Yeah. I mean, I got De Niro and Pacino, but then I kind of
Okay,
fell
so
off.
congratulations. You're a fucking living human being.
After that. Okay. I'm just trying to help celebrate your day, my man. I love you. And I
You got
really,
Kilmer, right?
Yeah, I got Kilmer.
Okay, you can have a glass of water.
Well, I'm starving. This is what I'm trying to talk to you. I'm starving and I would love some chicken. Can I just have one piece of chicken?
All right.
Where's your wife,
Let me
by
give
the
you
way?
a hint.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Just 1 second. Just let me look at Google this. Nolan Ryan. I do.
Nolan Ryan wasn't in Heat, babe.
Oh, I thought I was just missing the answer to the
Mid-ceremony?
baseball
Oh my
baseball
gosh.
quiz. Like,
Yeah, we're in the middle of the ceremony. We paused it so she could Google the Heat cast.
Now he's talking to the audience instead of his wife.
I thought we were still on the baseball quiz, and that was the only one that I was missing in order to go through with this.
All right, let me give you all a hint about the cast of Heat so that maybe we can get married and have food. Okay, think Bubba Gump.
Hank Azaria.
No, okay, well, he was in Heat. The famous "She's got a great ass" line was yelled at Hank Azaria. You know what, honey? I'm going to marry this man.
Oh!
No,
You know what? Whoever can name the most people from Heat gets to marry me.
Marrying my grandson.
I'm marrying Grandpa.
please, no, not again.
Oh, yeah, this has happened before. This has happened before. I married my maternal grandpa at my first wedding because he knew the most African capitals.
Well, gentlemen, welcome to the Turtle Bay Resort. I hope you're here for a honeymoon, it seems like.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the nuptials.
Grandpa, he's talking to you.
Huh?
Congratulations on the nuptials and welcome to Hawaii. It's
These-
really going to be a great week.
Goddamn hearing aids. They said they were Bluetooth, but all I'm hearing right now is my podcast. I'm listening to the daily. I'm trying to get, so I can't hear you, but I understand.
I've never heard of Bluetooth hearing aids, but that's really cool.
They're AirPods. They're AirPods.
So they're just headphones.
That's why they're Bluetooth and playing a podcast from his phone.
I put them in. I hear worse.
Well, let's get you set up here. You guys have the large turtle suite, and it's a really beautiful view. You're really going to enjoy it. And how long are you planning on staying with us? I have you down for 6 nights. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, we'd love to do 6.
I can't hear them. They got us the mini Johnny Drama suite, right?
Oh, yeah, my grandpa was pretty adamant about this. Do you have a mini Johnny Drama suite?
No, it's the Turtle Bay Resort. That's why we have a turtle suite. It's not Entourage themed at all. I don't know
Oh.
why he thought that.
So there's no, we were hoping to go to the sauna.
Can't hear shit.
Well, there is a Jerry Ferrara statue,
There is.
but it's unrelated to Entourage. He's just a VIP here, and so we really wanted
And
to
that has
respect him.
nothing to do with the name having turtle in it. It's a complete
No, it
coincidence.
is a Jerry Ferrara thing. He came because it's Turtle Bay, but we don't care about Entourage.
Jerry, I got you a statue.
Awesome.
It's not on Hollywood Boulevard like you've been requesting.
What? But I was in over no shows. I've been in more than 0 shows.
I tried to grease some wheels on Hollywood Boulevard, get you a statue, but the best I could do is at a Turtle Bay Resort. Your favorite.
Oh. Wait a second. Is this because of my one role being turtle?
Yeah, you're not able to shake it. You're just destined for a life of turtle related stuff.
All right, everybody, here we are on Master of Disguise 2. Of course, we got the great Jerry Ferrara stepping in for the not-so-great Dana Carvey, and we are really happy to have him. Let's get a round of applause to get this thing started, huh?
Thanks,
All
you guys.
right.
Thank you. I just want to say, if any 9/11-esque events occur while I'm in the turtle suit, can we please let me get it off before I make any sort of public statement?
Of course, Jerry, you're talking about how Dana Carvey was in the Master of Disguise turtle suit on 9/11 when they took a moment of silence. Surely an event like that is not going to happen again. This is not going to be cursed like the first Master of Disguise movie. This is going to be a lot better.
Also, I feel like aren't we not supposed to say the title of the movie? It's bad luck.
Shoot, you're right. This is the untitled turtle biopic. That we are, but it's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny. Thanks everybody for being here. Of course, thank you to Jerry. Thank you to all the guys who played the Ninja Turtles back in the day that we never saw their faces. We're excited to have you. Sticking with the same vibe. I love it.
You guys you really shed a lot of the disguise element of the movie and really leaned into the turtle.
We found the most popular disguise from the first movie was the turtle stuff. Everybody's going to have a wire jacket that they can sort of lift like a shell, and it's going to be fantastic. We just sort of shed all the crap.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I know Jerry was pretty specific about no phones on set here, but
No. Oh no. Why is everyone looking at their phones?
Jesus Christ. The Russians just blew up a nuclear U.S. warship.
Jerry, what do you have to say about this?
Right here, into the camera.
Let's roll the camera.
Into the camera.
Why are you making me
Into
deliver
the camera.
somber remarks? I just want to.
Folks, we are interrupting your regularly scheduled program. We have a live feed of Jerry Ferrara on the set of Untitled Turtle Biopic responding to the recent tragedy.
I just want to take a moment of solidarity with all of America's innocent nuclear warships.
Look at him.
No, don't make this about the turtle costume. Cowabunga guy, help me out. No. Oh, now you're at a loss for words. Now the cat's got your tongue suddenly.
Yeah, so every year on the anniversary of the event, we come to the Ferrara statue, and everybody gives it a big rub on the forehead. That's why the forehead's kind of light there, and you wish for grace in tragedy here. So thanks for making this stop with me.
Thanks for bringing us to such an important place.
It means a lot to me that you guys would come to Turtle Bay, obviously.
Rest in peace, your husband.
Yeah, after I lost my husband, I haven't been handling the grief very well, and I think a nice, fun vacation might be exactly what I need.
Well, let's all touch Turtle's head and I guess do a wish.
Thanks for bringing us along. I'm hoping that this fun vacation works. I know you've tried a few in the couple months since you lost your husband.
Just can't seem to get it going.
You're so brave, though. You have to get back up on the vacation horse. You have to.
Thank you. And I want to just say thank you all for, I know it's a big financial hit to keep taking these vacations.
And I almost drowned in Catalina.
Oh my God. And I can't imagine the vacations on top of vacations we would have to do if you died in Catalina.
Oh, yeah. How are the swimming lessons going?
They're not. I can't find anyone to give me a lesson.
What? You can't find.
I reached out to everybody.
Is it an insurance issue?
Yes, I can't get insured to learn how to swim.
Sink like a rock the moment you touch water.
Yeah, it's just like there's just a disconnect in my brain from my brain to my arms, and I just once I get in water, I panic and I just go straight down, and nobody will insure me.
Well, hey, that's what happens when you're so buff. I mean, you're so dense.
Yeah,
that
you're
water
a brick
can't even
shithouse.
float you.
You're 275, 4% body fat. I mean,
you look like a Monstar.
You are so dense.
Well, it's it's a grind. The competitions are coming up, and I gotta always be ready. You never know when somebody's gonna call and they want you to drop in on a competition.
Yeah, but I just don't see for chess how that's necessary.
He's got to intimidate. What's his name?
Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer.
And Queen's Gambit.
If I could get in his head with my guns, then he's
That's
gonna...
another issue.
What,
They're
these?
shutting you out. That's, I think, also another reason no one will give you a swimming
Why
lesson.
do you think chess is about physical aggression?
It's a visual. It's a visual thing. If I could visually be aggressive, then I can get in their head and psych them out. Like, look I'm not the best chess player on the planet, but
No, I know,
I'm
you're
in those
ranked-
competitions.
You're ranked nearly last, right?
Yes,
So you're
but
definitely not the best.
I'm getting up there a little. One of these days.
I'll tell you what, if you were in a chest competition, you'd be doing great.
Yeah.
That's what we need to find you, is a chest competition with a T.
Maybe if they spelled what you did differently, you would do better at it. I don't know.
All right, everybody, welcome to the first annual chest competition. I'm being paid $300 to announce today, and I'm not quite sure what else is going to happen.
That's right. I negotiated aggressively and got myself $15,000 for this one, and all they had left over for my
Yikes.
partner was $300.
Yikes, I had no idea about the contracts coming in, and I wish I wouldn't have led with my own pay. Let's get down to the arena.
Hi, guys. I'm down here on the floor. I was given profit participation.
Points on the back end.
Points on
Wow.
the back end. I got a Rolls Royce, and they're putting me up at the Beverly Hilton.
What the hell is going on? Sounds like a cult leader over here or something. Rolls Royce. This is bullshit.
Yes. And I am. I got the Bhagwan package. I got the Rajneesh deal on this.
Wow, Rajneesh. Okay, well, it looks like I need to work on my negotiating skills, but let's get into the competition. We have our first contestant down here really flexing those titties.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying a Kasparov's gambit here. He's flexing. He's taking the flex in from his top right and left shoulders here, and let's see how his part. And now he just hit the timer, so now his partner's turn to flex right back at him.
Okay, and they are still playing chess, but also flexing their chests. I don't know why we kept the chest, but this is a very interesting. Again, I was paid $300 this morning. I don't feel like I have to do that good a job, to be honest.
Guys, I don't know if you can see from the booth, but they've all got little guns in their pockets. I don't know if they're Berettas or what, but they're little guns.
Thank you down on the floor, Marcus. That's great. We are very high up here.
Yeah.
What is going on down there?
We're at about a 45-second delay on the video feed, so you're really helpful to us on the floor there.
And we're about a 45-degree angle away from seeing the stage as well. We're right behind a pylon.
Network just came down. They said that they're actually going to take $35 off your pay, and you don't
What?
get lunch.
Fair.
Network came to talk
Yeah,
about
and
$35.
you're going to get $35 more and 2 lunches.
I've got to get it. Nothing. I've got to take my agent to dinner or something.
What is this,
guy a
opposite
shark.
Robin Hood? You're stealing from the rich, giving from the poor and giving to the rich?
It came from Network. I'm sorry.
So what?
Don't have an on-air freak out during the chest competition. First ever.
Oh, don't talk down to me. You're a millionaire.
$15K.
God. Well, welcome back, folks. I know we never went to commercial, but I'm pissed. This fucking stinks, and I think I'm being underpaid. I'll be honest.
I agree with you. You should have negotiated much, much better. Marcus, down there on the floor, what are we seeing?
Well, the guns are out, you guys. I don't know. You're probably just now hearing the shots because it was about 45 seconds ago. The guns came out. one man has one contestant has killed his opponent by shooting him in the chest appropriately, and he's fleeing into the ocean, but he does not seem like he's a strong swimmer.
I'm up here on the pier, and we are watching a man drown on purpose. He's trying to get out past the pylons, but I'm not sure where he thinks he's going. Perhaps to the buoy?
Just let me jump in and save him.
I mean, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Lifeguard. If you keep saying that, but not jumping
You kept
in.
telling me not to, so it's just like I just thought I was going off what you said. I want to save the guy.
Well, Mr. Lifeguard, no need to listen to an announcer. Just go ahead and do your duty if
Don't
you
let
really
him do
mean
it.
to.
Don't let him do
Well,
it.
one guy said it. I can't do it. Everyone's got to be in agreement here.
How does that work?
Everyone's got because I'm not just gonna save somebody who's like potentially a bad guy. I don't know who this person is, so everyone around has
He's
to
not
be in agreement.
potentially a bad guy. He just shot a man in the chest 30 seconds ago.
Sounds bad. So I'm not saving them. Is that what we're saying?
Donnell Winston, sorry to interrupt you at home.
Yeah?
Hi. You've been served. You're being sued for a non-fully consensual life saving.
What?
There's evidence that you didn't check in with everybody on the beach before saving a life, and
Which saving was this?
this looks like it was the Far Rockaway July 4th drowning.
No, I asked every single person. There was 13 people there, unless there was a small person hiding that didn't agree. I asked everybody.
Your Honor, my client did not agree to what happened. My client was present, and sure, my client was unseen. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a choice over whose life was saved. By the end of this trial, I will prove to you that my client was buried in the sand for fun and was not asked whether the, I don't know what we're calling him, assailant, should be saved or not.
Your Honor, I just want to speak
Okay, I'm
up
done.
quickly to my esteemed colleague here, but this is a circus. This is a kangaroo court. My client asked everyone on the beach. It is not my client's fault that the
I'm going to stop you right there. Is that because one of the jurors is a kangaroo?
I heard it as soon as I said it. And I'm so sorry.
Mistrial. It's a mistrial.
Wait, that's good for me. Holy
Okay, well, hang
that's
on. Let me
really
think
good.
about
Wait a
it.
second.
I panicked.
We went through jury selection very carefully, and I want the kangaroo.
We all want the kangaroo. The kangaroo has a moral compass that is close, that is more ingrained on an evolutionary level. He doesn't
all
have the
seen Kangaroo
biases
Jack.
of a human. Yes.
These are good guys.
Yeah.
Put sunglasses on them, and they're just as good as a person, if not better.
Look, we've been deliberating for 3 months now.
Hop around the room.
And I want to say something since we've been sequestered, and I think we should report it to the court. I think I saw one of the other jurors leaving one of the jurors' room in the hotel the other night. And I feel like a lot of the disagreement here is about romantic improprieties that are happening, and people are picking sides that are not about the case.
Who was it?
I mean,
Yeah, who? Hop, horny.
It's not what you think.
Okay, well now I know who it was.
It's not what you think. Yes, he's a horny kangaroo, but I just went to his room every night and he punches me. He boxes with me.
okay.
It's sparring. It's just sparring, Hop.
Well, we're just not supposed to, do that type of things. You're creating a connection, and all you did for the whole trial, from the first day of jury selection to today, is talk about how you want to cheat on your husband. And I do feel like you've had the perfect opportunity, and I don't know what your version of cheating is, but it's affecting the integrity of this. I always wanted to be a foreman, and it's just so, I want to do this right.
Always wanted to be a foreman.
That makes me kind of not trust you here.
Yeah, it's like isn't that a famous quote of like anyone who wants to be a foreman shouldn't be one or something?
I mean, yeah, but the only type of people that say that are non-foreman energy people. All right, there's just like
Okay.
People who deserve to be foreman and people who don't. I think we can all agree it's not going to be this guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely
I
not
don't
gonna
want to
this
be
guy.
foreman. I
Oh my
wanted
God,
to,
this guy's
I wanna,
got some big foreman energy over here. Doesn't even want
No,
it. That's
I
kind of
want to
sexy.
be home with my kids, you guys. I don't want to be deliberating on a stupid trial
I
about
trust him.
lifeguards.
See, this is perfect. I told my family when we got together, well, my wife, and then when we had kids, I said, look, at the end of the day, you're number 2. If foreman comes up, that's number 1. And you just have to live that way. I mean, LeBron talks about it, that it's a
LeBron
sacrifice.
James talks about being a foreman.
No, he talks about it with basketball, which is the same to me as what I'm doing.
Hey, Tina,
Yeah.
do you see that guy over by the bar?
Yeah. Oh, the tall one.
Yeah, what do you think of him? I'm like so fucking ready to just meet somebody, but he's like the only single guy in here, but I don't know if I like his energy.
Yeah, he's kind of got, and I know this is crass, big foreman energy.
Yeah, right? I'm looking for BDE, not BFE.
Yeah. You're looking for big foreskin energy.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, I am looking for BFE.
Hey, ladies, I just checked in. Ladies, I just checked in with the kitchen, and we actually don't have any more mozzarella sticks.
What?
for you guys.
What?
No more
sorry,
mozzarella
sorry. Be
sticks.
cool. Be cool.
You cleared us out.
Damn it.
You guys cleared us out. It's gonna take a couple days for us to get more mozzarella.
So the
sticks.
menu lied. It's not bottomless.
Well, we were bottomless. You guys cleared us out.
Well, you know
You
what?
dusted
We're
us.
going to go bottomless then.
We're going bottomless
Please.
until the mozzarella
As a
sticks come back.
protest.
Please.
Don't give him sticks. Don't give him sticks. Yeah.
Hey, you get out of here. What? I told you you're not allowed in here.
All right. Yeah, ladies, this happens once a week. It is awesome for me. It's 2 ladies eat all the mozzarella sticks. They freak out. They take their pants off, and I am the winner of
We're
it
not
all.
freaking out.
We're
saying-
taking a stand. We're taking a stand, and we're letting them know that they need to work on their ordering.
I hope you don't. I'll get out of your hair because they're pulling me out of
Wait,
here.
hold on. Don't pull him out yet. What do you think about this guy?
This guy's kind of got some BMSE, big mozzarella stick energy.
Yeah.
I kind of like it because, like, that's what I'm craving right now.
Yeah.
I bet you he ordered a bunch right before we got here.
I bet he's got a big.
Like, why does he have such a huge rolly backpack? Like, what is that for?
I
Yeah, with
couldn't-
steam
It's
coming out of it.
steaming and it
It's
smells
steaming.
really good.
Oh, do you think he orders all the mozzarella sticks so that when someone comes in, they
They're on
order?
to me. I gotta go.
Oh, oui, monsieur. And will this flight be for business or pleasure?
I just gotta get out of the country fast.
The Cayman Islands is what it says on your ticket.
Yeah.
So you want to make a deposit? Okay, absolutely. But
I was told no judgment. I was told no
by
judgment.
who? It's the Cayman Islands. We don't judge any financial improprieties, but I don't know how to take this deposit. It's simply mozzarella sticks covered in marinara.
I just want to follow someone to a white room where you unlock a box from me and you step outside and I deal with my
Okay.
things the way I want to deal with them.
You're right. You're right. Would you like refrigerated or unrefrigerated safe deposit box? I shouldn't have been so crazy. We have refrigerated. Okay.
Refrigerated.
Hurry up. We only got 2 minutes. Crack the safe. Crack the safe. Get on it. You're supposed to be the best safe
The
cracker.
codes switch, and you were late. We were late, so now the codes are in a different cycle. All right, just give me a fucking second.
What's up with your fingers? They're all slippery. Just grab the knob and turn it to the number.
I was playing around with my oils.
What?
Right before the heist.
Before heist?
What did we say literally at the end of the email chain?
Hey,
No tantra before heist.
I love. Oh God, I
thought I heard you fucking listening to Sting in the car.
yeah, I do tantric masturbating, and I love playing with my oils. It's my hyperfixation. Okay, you want to find a safe cracker that's not on the spectrum? Fucking be my guest. But
He's
I
got
love
a point. He's got a
tantric
point.
masturbating with oils is my thing. All right, now do you want the sticks or not?
Of course.
The
These are gonna
European
change our
buyer.
life.
I say we just blow the thing. Let's blow it.
Oh my God!
Calm
just
down.
came.
Okay, hold on.
he just came.
Someone just came. He's ready to go.
Yeah, that's the opposite of tantric. I have a tantric approach to safe cracking, and he has a premature ejaculation approach to it.
Hey, you want an explosive guy who doesn't come fast and hard? Be my guest finding one. This is what I do, baby.
We all know that our roles on the heist team are 1-to-1 parallel to our sexual prowesses.
Folks, We did it. Another man dog in the books. A kangaroo dog. What
A
do we think?
kangaroo. Another kangaroo dog in the books. I like it.
Greg Gallant, Greg Wallace, thanks for being on the show. Greg, let's say Wawa. What would you like to plug? Where can people find you?
Not nowhere.
Yeah, right. You
You can
got
find me
social
at
media.
UCB the second Friday of the month. Queen George has a
George.
show then, and yeah.
You also put up a bunch of other cool shows at UCB, right?
Oh, and then
monthly.
there's like an improvised movie show that's every now and then, and yeah, my Instagram is Greggy Wawa.
And I got to shout it out because Greg is a fantastic fashion photographer.
Oh,
if
thank
you ever need pictures, go to Greggy Wawa Photography. Is that right?
Yep. No, Gregory Wallace.
Gregory
Photography.
Wallace Photography.
Sounds
No, I'm
smart.
a little
That
more
was the old
serious.
Instagram.
It used
That
to
was
be.
the old
It used to
Instagram.
be Greggy Wawa Photography, but then I was like,
gonna say.
I don't think it's gonna help me get bigger gigs.
You just might. You never know.
And Gaga.
Yeah, same Queen George, second Friday of the month. I do a podcast called Foosballs with Carl Tart and Ryan Meharry. That's like a football-based spin-off of like the Flagrant Ones and Hollywood Handbook and that stuff. So that's wherever you find podcasts. I think soon, finally, Devin Field and I are putting out another season of First Hand podcast.
Such a funny show.
Yeah, it's very fun. But you can listen to the old seasons of that on Spotify or wherever. And yeah, I'm at Gallant Greg on Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I'm not budging on that.
And Greg won't say this, but he draws really amazing pictures. So if anybody needs a good picture drawn,
Oh.
You really don't know how wrong that is. I have a whole group of friends that I kind of can't hang out with anymore because of how bad I did at a Pictionary game. Like humiliatingly bad at Pictionary. I was trying to draw a butterfly.
incredible.
And I wasn't doing like the body in the center. I was sort of just doing wings, and it was like bat, vampire, and I just kept drawing the same thing over and over again. It really haunts me to this day. I can't
Damn.
draw.
Sorry to end on such a tough note for you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm gonna take my own life.
Dan, what about for us? Anything that you're sipping on? What you want to share?
No, just sipping on that summer lean. But
What makes it summer?
watermelon.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's watermelon flavor instead of purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Watermelon purple. But no, just same old, same old. Thanks to Trent Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Annie Wu for our logo, Case Trailer for our theme song, but that's that. Anything
Mm-hmm.
else for you, Ryan?
You can check out a podcast I produce called Yes Also. It's sort of an interview podcast with a bunch of improv comedians and stuff like that, hosted by Susie Barrett. And you can also check out my new podcast with Payam Banafaz called The Greatest Conversation Ever. We just sit around and talk shit with a bunch of our kind of comedian friends, and it's a blast. So check that out.
That's awesome. Pine was just telling me about that the other night.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm excited to have you guys all on. That's it for me.
We did it. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.